person is, how long you have known him, her, what qualities he, she has. I would like to describe one of my teachers who taught me at high school. She had a great influence on me and was a role model whom I look up to. Her name is Yen, and she taught me math for 3 years of high school. She was in her 50s, and so she had a lot of teaching experience. Actually, we met each other almost every day as she was also my form teacher. She cared about us as if we had been her sons and daughters. For example, she always brought some kinds of medicines so that whenever her students got a cold, coughed, or something like that, she would give them the medicines immediately. Above all, I was most influenced by the way she taught us in class. Her thoroughness in teaching inspired me to study math, even though I had not been interested in the subject before. Thanks to her effective teaching method, I was able to pass the university entrance exam with a high math grade. Besides, I was also influenced by her lifestyle, which was so simple and worthy of respect that I really wanted to copy her. As she is a warm-hearted person, she always gave us advice about any problems we faced. At times, I felt that she was like my friend, who I could share everything with. Although we have now all graduated from high school, my friends and I often visit her at the weekends to tell her about our daily life at university. Vocabulary, role model, noun phrase, a person that you admire and try to copy. Example, parents are usually the most important role models for a child. In her 50s, expression, between the ages of 50 and 59. Example, my mother retired from her job as a teacher when she was in her 50s. Cared about, phrasal verb, felt that we were important and worth worrying about. Example, everybody had a good opinion of the hospital. The doctors and nurses really cared about the health of the patients. Thoroughness, noun, the quality of doing things very carefully and with great attention to detail. Example, the report was perfectly organized and included every important detail, and I had to admire his thoroughness. Lifestyle, noun, the way in which a person or group of people live and work. Example, when I moved to the countryside from Hanoi, I had to change my lifestyle completely. Warm-hearted, adjective, kind and generous. Example, he often gave money and chatted in the street to poor people that he knew. He was a very warm-hearted person. A TV program that made you laugh. January 2016. Describe a television program that makes you laugh. You should say what program it is, how often you watch it, what it is about, and explain why you laugh at this program. Explain what is funny in this program. Answer. A TV program that I found really funny was an American show called How I Met Your Mother, which was broadcast every Sunday last summer. It was a sitcom with 9 series, each of which included about 24 episodes. I watched all of the episodes and found them absolutely hilarious. The series followed the main character, Ted, who recounted to his son and daughter the time when he met and got married to their mother. The special thing was this. All the events Ted had experienced with his best friends before meeting his wife were illustrated in a highly amusing way. For example, in one episode, Ted described his dates with a girlfriend whose name he had forgotten, so Ted and the other characters had to refer to her as blah blah all the time. Because of the characters' eccentric humor and natural acting, this show made me laugh a lot. So at present, whenever I feel stressed, I replay this series so that I can just put my feet up and have a good laugh. Vocabulary. Sitcom. Noun. A regular TV program that shows the same characters in different funny situations. Example. In a good sitcom, all the characters who appear regularly make us laugh. Episodes. Noun. Parts of a story on TV or the radio, which is broadcast in several parts. Example. The sitcom finally ended after 200 episodes. Absolutely hilarious. Adverb plus adjective. Extremely funny. Example. At the party, he told me an absolutely hilarious story, and I couldn't stop laughing. Recounted. Verb. Told someone about something that you experienced. Example. My father sometimes recounted to me stories of his time as a student. Dates. Noun. Romantic meetings with a boy or girl. Example. Although they had several dates, they decided to remain just good friends. Eccentric. Adjective. Considered by other people to be strange or unusual. Example. A person who wears a suit to go to the beach would certainly be considered as eccentric. Put my feet up. Expression. Relax and do nothing. Example. After a hard day at work, I like to come home and put my feet up for an hour.